Hi everybody, my name is Jessica Holyfield. I am a professional dancer, professional dance choreographer, and dance educator based out of the southeast of the United States. And I have a new angle for you today. That is because with many hours of trying to troubleshoot this, I've figured out a way to get my VPN calibrated to be able to get access to the excerpts of Street Dance Girl Fighter on the Tunes YouTube. Now, something that comes with that is I'm not able to get my phone to be supported on my streaming software where I do record my reaction in real time to the video. It's just not working, so that's why you're gonna have to deal with my HD computer camera. So I apologize for the camera quality. We're going to take a look at some of the first episode auditions, and I'll kind of give my thoughts on who I think which team would choose them. I'm also still debating on whether or not I'm going to be reacting to the full episode. I feel that if there's going to be a lot of updated criteria compared to the first season, I may invest time to do that, but I am actively reacting to multiple series right now, so I don't know if it's the healthiest choice for me to do that, but we will see. Without further ado, let's go ahead and check out the groups.
Viking Zilla,
Snares you up to the time.
Vibes Cartel. Ladies, static.
Hey girl, bend your back, bubble panda, quick kick, bend your tack, everything shot. Hey girl, bend your back, bubble panda, kick, bend your tack, everything shot.
Hey girl, just whine and bend over. Giving to the beat of the soca. Do it all on tabletop on the sofa. Girls from Trinidad, girl from Europa, girl from Jamaica, girl from Toga. Bend so low so me can see your shoulder. Bumper spin like the wheel of a roller. Come your beauty.
I really like their outfits. Yeah.
Rough ride.
Right in the bicycle, broke off, broke off. Right in the bicycle, broke off, broke off. Right in the bicycle, broke off, broke off. Right in the bicycle, broke off. Right in the bicycle, broke off, broke off. Right in the bicycle, broke off, broke off.
Right till the bicycle broke off, broke off. Right till the bicycle broke off, broke off.
Fun. Okay, so I was like, honestly, when I was watching, I was thinking one group, and then when they did another element, I was like, ooh, this group would be good for them for this. So I'm gonna be honest, they're one of the groups that honestly, if they went to anybody, I think they would do a good job. Honestly, because I think they have a lot in their arsenal that can be influenced and grown. And not in a bad way, in a sense of like, they have a lot of techniques that can apply to multiple crews, or multiple crews can enhance what they have. I would say that what they're doing also, I don't know if they would do like breakup groups. Some people were saying that they could. I have a feeling that this group could be breaking up because not everybody is equally executing everything, but it doesn't mean that not everybody's good. I think they're all good. I personally don't want that to happen. I don't want there to be groups breaking up because this is an X Factor. These are teenagers. So, for me, my point would be, what's the point of breaking crews up? Honestly, if they're not going to be, it's not like we're making ambitious, you know. That's like my main point in that type of thought process of trying to make your best crew out of individuals and broken up groups. It's just, I just don't see the practicality of that unless you're signing them to a dance label, you know, or a dance group, you know, like signing them on a YGX or something like that. But anyway, that's a completely different discussion, and that's not verified yet, but I know you guys will let me know more insight on that as more information comes out. But from the top, love the intensity. I love the framing of this a lot. It's really fun. I love the usage of the very feminine in energy, but very full. So it was a really good choice to go with this type of track because it's going to appeal to Jam Republic very well because they can enhance, or they know how to vibe on this track. But also it could work as a deficit to them or a disadvantage to them, which could be a turnoff for Jam from choosing them because maybe did they justify it the way that Jam would have wanted, or maybe that put a fire under them of, oh, we like the style that they're trying to go for. We would want to enhance and refine that. So that's what, from the song choice to the choreography and a lot of elements within the choreo, it reminded me of different crews for different reasons, and that's what made it fun. So on the performance side, this beginning was really fun. That energy there, love it. Hook energy, front walkover, that part reminds me of 1 Million for sure. This whole beginning right here, that with the chest does have a little bit of a Jam Republic vibe right here. they are choosing to go about more in a unison approach, which I think is fine, especially for the auditions. And that's what I've been saying for a lot of these groups, especially if I'm like, that's their one discrepancy, if they have any, would be their overuse of unison, to try to think about different ways to integrate more dynamics into their synchronicity, because that would really make them an unstoppable force. No lip. Anyway, but really seeing this here is really nice. I see it, but it's not quite as refined. You know, I think that it's there's a couple of torsos aren't on the same page. I would say like their performance is really nice, but how some of them are carrying themselves, like this right here reminded me of 1 mil for sure. So that could be a really good choice to go with. But even how they're hitting a lot of these moves, some of the isolations are off in the chest, as well as some of them are really choosing to hinge over more. Some are using their hair, some are not. Where they're looking also affects that as well. So it's just little discrepancies like that. You know, I see it, they feel like diamond in the rough almost. They remind me of Squid from season 1. Is really what they remind me of when it comes to the cleanliness or the energy. You know, they don't have like that one iconic member like what we saw from Squid from season 1, but I would say it's really fun. This right here, Mannequin variations, love it. Lachika energy as well. That was really fun too. Leaning it through, over with a little bit of locking influence. I would say one of my members, it doesn't feel like she's quite as committed as the other member. Not saying that that is the case, but if you notice, even look at the energy of the lower half of the body, I would say that she is executing a lot of the movement more extroverted, which could be very helpful for that section. Right here, it does feel like she's doing the movement, but a lot of her body is locked up while doing it. So as they drop, really love that, dropping it down. Love the turn. Really nice. I think that was a Valdez, right? Or one-handed back walkover is another way you can call it. Energy's really full. So I would say a really good group that could help them. I would say Lachika could potentially be a really good group for them. Hook could possibly be as well, because there's a little bit of locking there. But there's a lot of whacking represented too, so I think Mannequin would be a great option too. It's the first time that I've been able to mention Mannequin. Woo woo! So we have Mannequin would be a guess for me. They're going to get a pass, so I think they're going to get an all pass. I would say 5 to 6 people for sure. That would be kind of my guess for them. Mannequin, it'll be... I was thinking they have some jam vibes about it, but I think that they would do better with Lachika or Mannequin. But Lachika a little bit more, and I'll even throw Hook in there too for fun, because there's a little bit of locking in there. I think that could have been really fun. But all in all, I like it. I feel like this is a kind of group, like we have some really heavy hitter groups. We have some great individuals in here, but I think out of all the groups I've seen so far for the second season, I really like this one in particular, because I feel like they're gonna, something that I've already liked about reacting to season 1, because I'm not done yet. I'm about halfway. I'm like, I just finished episode 3 today. I think that part of the journey is the refinement of placing effort into your craft and time into the craft with others, and to create your colors as a crew, but also be mentored. So I don't know the full scope of how much say or how much investment the mentors get outside of just advising on interim checks, or just during sound checks and just being somebody that cleans and blocks it on the set. But my overall note, though, is I feel like they do remind me of the type of crews that I was really looking forward to seeing in the first season, that we did get to see in the first season, that they were a little bit like diamonds in the rough, and they just needed to be buffed by the right mentor. And that's what M.S.G reminds me of. So I'm actually hopeful. That's honestly a downside, too, of if they actually split up groups. It's not allowing the group as a whole that may be a little bit rougher around the edges with some of their members, refinement, giving them the opportunity to grow together as a group. So that's my other note, though. But I think they passed for sure. That was really, really enjoyable to watch. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, I'm sorry for the slightly decrease of video quality for these types of videos. This is going to be the route that I have to take if they continue to really only sanction the routines or excerpts to Korea exclusively. I'll have to do this route compared to what I'm used to, but I think that's okay at the end of the day. I'm just very thankful I'm able to do it. If you want to see more content like this, especially the first season, I have the full episode reactions. I have those on Patreon, as well as I'll be releasing excerpts of those onto YouTube, normally a day way after I see the second season's equivalents of that part of the show. I'm very much looking forward to, like I said, just with the crews that we've seen and the crews that we will be seeing, what the dynamic shifts are going to look like, what the challenges are going to be, and the influence of the mentors on these individuals. I am expecting to see a lot of growth and a lot of just fun artistry along the way. I'm Jess, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye!